Volvo's S80 is a premium, large saloon alternative to the Audi A6, Mercedes-Benz A-Class and BMW 5 Series. While it may not be seen as desirable as its German competitors, the S80 is stylish in a subtle way and features a range of efficient diesel engines. 2013 updates. The S80 has had a couple of facelifts since its original launch, both in 2009 and 2013. In 2009, Volvo gave the car a mild redesign, both exterior and interior, added new features and upgraded the D5 diesel. In 2013 the S80 was given another nip and tuck, bringing it into line with the updated V70 and XC70 models. Changes included new front and rear bumpers, a wider front grille, new LED taillights at the back and daytime running lights at the front. Steering wheel mounted paddle shift controls were also made available for automatic versions for the first time, and the option of larger wheels up to 19-inch was added. Plenty of safety kit features include Volvo's City Safety Collision Warning System as standard, and a personal car communicator key fob which can tell if you've left the car unlocked. Further safety systems were added as part of the 2013 model year updates, including active high beam control which automatically blanks off part of the headlamp's beam to avoid dazzling oncoming vehicles while still fully illuminating the other side of the road. A pedestrian and cyclist detection system with automatic braking is also available, as is a camera system which recognizes road signs and displays them on the instrument panel to give the driver another point of reference. Comfortable cabin. Inside you'll find a clean, minimal-looking interior with plenty of space for both front and rear passengers. For the 2013 model year onwards, the S80's digital TFT instrument panel is shared with the Volvo V40 hatchback. This incorporates 3 switchable modes between displays tailored to fuel consumption and performance. Also available from May 2013 is Volvo's Senses connected touch internet-based multimedia system. This features voice-activated control, 3D satellite navigation and access to internet browsing and music streaming services such as Spotify. The system can also be retrofitted to older S80s made from 2011 onwards. To find out more, read on for the full Volvo S80 review. Although the S80 has previously been built with a wide range of petrol and diesel engines, it's currently available with diesel power only. Diesel engines. The diesel range is currently split into 4 groups, the 113 bhp D2, the 134 bhp D3, the 161 bhp D4 and the 212 bhp D5. Both manual and automatic transmissions are available. From 2013 onwards, automatic cars are equipped with manual shift paddles behind the steering wheel for the first time. The S80 was launched in 2006 with a 163 bhp 2.4D or a 185 bhp version of the same engine, called the D5. Although these engines do not feel as refined as 6-cylinder units from other makes, Volvo S80 performance is strong nonetheless. The 6-speed manual 2.4D will sprint from 0-62 miles per hour in 9.2 seconds, while the 6-speed automatic takes half a second longer. A 4-cylinder 2.0D was launched in 2007 but with only 136 bhp it feels somewhat sluggish in the large S80, although it is economical with an average of 50 miles per gallon achievable. The D5 is the fastest diesel S80 available, with the manual version covering the benchmark in 7.7 seconds, and it has plenty of low-down pulling power making it ideal for overtaking or motorway journeys. For 2013, CO2 emissions were improved across the diesel range. See the costs section of this review for more details. Petrol engines. The S80 is currently on sale with diesel engines only, but a series of powerful petrol engines have been squeezed under its bonnet in the past. Previous range topper was a 4.4-liter V8, which with 315 bhp was quite a beast. It's very quick, covering 0.62 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds, but, as you'd expect, fuel economy is woeful at just 24 miles per gallon. Also available was a smooth and refined 3.2-liter 6-cylinder unit with 238 bhp, Discontinued in 2009. Only available as an automatic, it will reach 62 miles per hour in just 7.9 seconds for the front-wheel drive version. The most affordable petrol was the 2.5T with 200 bhp, which returns a useful 33 miles per gallon and is a very characterful engine, although it does have to be worked hard. In 2007 an entry-level 2.0-liter petrol was added to the lineup. It delivered 145 bhp but lacked pulling power and as a result feels underpowered in the S80, especially in terms of in-gear acceleration. 0.62 miles per hour takes 11.6 seconds while economy is 34 miles per gallon. It's immediately obvious that the S80 is set up for comfort rather than keen handling. As a result, driver involvement is sadly lacking, but that doesn't prevent it from being incredibly smooth and relaxing to drive, especially on motorways. The ride is superb and, combined with the excellent seats, makes the S80 limousine-like for passengers, especially when fitted with the larger diesel engines. It has a fairly stiff body and roll in corners isn't excessive, but it lacks the agility of alternatives like the BMW 5 Series. The steering lacks feel, although a speed-dependent steering system which varies the amount of resistance according to speed is an option across the range. Stability control is standard for all cars while the discontinued V8 and 3.2-liter petrol models came with all-wheel drive as standard. For now, though, diesel models offered in the UK are front-wheel drive only. Models built from 2009 onwards are available with a lowered dynamic chassis standard on the Cyclist, for better handling, or a comfort chassis available on executive models. There's currently also a third option, the catchily named Continuously Controlled Chassis Concept or fork for short. This is an active suspension system with 3 settings ranging from comfort to sport, although none feel especially firm. The interior has a minimalist feel with clean, simple lines and subtle 3-tone color schemes. The slim center console featured in other recent Volvo models appears here but with a design more suited to the upmarket interior of the S80. 2 different wood trim finishes, one traditional and one modern or aluminium, are available while the switches and controls have a stylish look and quality feel. The steering wheel adjusts for reach and height, so finding a comfortable driving position is straightforward. Facelifted models from 2009 have revised dials with an aluminium finish and a new metal effect finish if you choose a 4-spoke steering wheel, giving it a more upmarket feel. From 2013, the S80 adopts the TFT digital instrument panel from the Volvo V70. It can be toggled between 3 themed displays: Elegance, Eco and Performance. Elegance is a conventional instrument layout, Eco adopts a green color scheme and displays an eco meter showing current and accumulated fuel consumption, while Performance illuminates the instruments in red and replaces the speedometer with a rev counter scale, instead displaying the car's speed digitally. A power meter shows how much engine power is available, a function designed to be useful for overtaking. Always a traditional strength, Volvo S80 comfort is better than ever with its roomy interior able to accommodate 5 adults with ease. There is plenty of rear leg room, even for taller passengers. Automatic climate control is standard across the range, while heated and ventilated front seats plus heated rear seats are also available. The seats themselves are exceptionally comfortable, although they do lack side support, so it often feels like you're sitting on them rather than in them. Volvo S80 equipment levels are generous and currently arranged across 3 main trim grades, say Luxe and Executive. Standard Volvo S80 equipment. All S80s are fitted with Volvo's City Safety System as standard, an autonomous braking system which can apply the brakes automatically in an emergency situation to prevent low-speed collisions. DAB radio is also standard equipment across all models from 2013. In terms of trim lines, say models are the most popular and come with 17-inch alloys, climate control, cruise control and Bluetooth connectivity. Say Luxe models add an electrically adjustable driver's seat, sat-nav and a 7-inch color screen. From 2013 they also include a heated windscreen. In 2007 an executive variant was added as a luxury model. Based on the Luxe, This has unique 18-inch alloys, walnut interior trim, an uprated stereo with rear headphone sockets, keyless start, parking sensors and heated front and rear seats. An redesigned interior pack was introduced in 2009 which adds dynamic leather sports seats in the front, a leather sports steering wheel and gear lever plus aluminum pedals. In the same year, Volvo simplified the main equipment grades to say Luxe and Executive. Previously, the range also included S and S variants with lower levels of equipment. Optional Volvo S80 accessories for 2013. A clever internet-connected multimedia system called Sensus Connected Touch is available as a dealer-fitted accessory. The system can be operated by voice activation or via a 7-inch touchscreen display. Infrared technology means it can be used while wearing gloves, something Volvo says is a world first in production cars. The system connects to the internet via either a 3G/4G dongle mounted inside the car or through the driver's smartphone. It also allows a Wi-Fi network to be shared with everyone in the car. Features include music streaming through the web including access to Spotify and internet radio, access to Google Maps and Google Search, weather information and full internet browsing, when the car is stationary, naturally. There's even a function called Trip Info, which reads out interesting snippets of information from Wikipedia about locations along the route as you drive. Also new from 2013 onwards, 3-spoke steering wheels can be electrically heated and bigger alloy wheels up to 19 inches in diameter can be fitted. Volvo says the car's ride quality is just as comfortable if you spec the larger, showier rims. Discontinued trim grades. S models discontinued in 2009 came with 16-inch alloys, auxiliary input for iPod 3 players, stability and traction control, dual-zone electronic climate control, and alarm and cruise control. Say sport models had 18-inch alloys, speed-dependent power steering, a sportier suspension setup and ventilated and heated electrically adjustable front seats. It doesn't have an official Euro NCAP rating but the S80 is one of the safest cars of this size, with a high level of protective safety systems, such as its rigid body structure, deformation zones plus front, side and curtain airbags. It shares the same front and rear structure as the Volvo V70, which has scored 5 stars in NCAP crash tests. There's also a range of preventive Volvo S80 safety features such as optional adaptive cruise control and a blind spot information system, which uses rearward-facing cameras on the door mirrors to alert the driver to approaching traffic that might be outside the normal field of vision provided by the rear-view mirrors. Fitted as standard is Volvo's City Safety System, which can apply the brakes autonomously to perform an emergency stop if absolutely necessary in an emergency to prevent a low-speed collision. From 2012 onwards, the system can operate at higher speeds of up to 31 miles per hour, also available as a pedestrian detection system, and from May 2013 a cyclist detection system, something Volvo says is a world first for production cars, which uses a mixture of radar and cameras to scan the road ahead and both sound a warning and, if necessary, apply the brakes if a pedestrian or cyclist strays into the car's path. Active high beam systems, which switch automatically between high and low beam, are not unusual on cars these days, but Volvo's system is particularly effective. It uses a combination of cameras and radar to detect both oncoming cars and same direction traffic up ahead, and then only partially blanks off the high beam to avoid dazzling them and leaves the rest of the area around the vehicle illuminated. Also available is a road sign information system, which detects road signs with a camera and displays them to the driver on the instrument panel. On the face of it, Volvo S80 Practicality is not its strongest suit, as with 422 liters of luggage room it doesn't have quite as large a boot as saloons like the BMW 5 Series and Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Despite the shortfall in size, the boot area itself is square and the opening wide, so you can fit larger suitcases and boxy items easily. The rear seats can fold down to allow you to carry longer items, while up front there's decent storage with good-sized door pockets, twin cup holders and a large central cubby between the seats that also doubles as an armrest. Nearest thing to an estate version of the S80 is actually the Volvo V70, which shares many of its underpinnings with the S80. New for 2013 is an ambient light scheme to make driving at night easier by illuminating the cup holders, door releases, seat controls and storage areas.